Hey guys.
All right, folks, Nanowar of Steel is doing their first ever North American headlining tour starting any day now. And we're going to see them in Toronto on October 10th. Just to let you guys know how much we love Nanowar of Steel, on that day, Nervosa is playing in town, and Skeletal Remains with Bewitcher is playing in town. And when I looked at those three bands playing in town, I not even blinked. I'm going to Nanowar of Steel headlining show, and I think all of you should be looking at the tour dates, and if they're playing in a town near you, Pasadena 1994, man, you gotta go there.
Pasadena 1994. Start to the Hero Center War. Pasadena 1994.
Because we saw them on that Dragon Force tour, which they were the exactly. So they were the first band on the night. So they played like what 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, and it was.
So now it's headlining. We're gonna get an hour in titty bits. I hope they give a shout out to Salvatore Schilacci, rest in peace. They need to give him a shout out because Pasadena 1994, like I feel like, oh, actually he didn't play in 1994. He played in 1990, Italy 90. He played in Italy 90. But anyways, his spirit lived on into 1994. So anyhow, give a shout out to that legend, rest in peace. So anyhow, Nanowar of Steel, Stormwarrior of the Storm.
When General Anxiety. Dude, that song is...
It's fucking epic. By the way, before we click play on...
Sorry.
Before we click play on Stormwarrior of the Storm, just want to let you guys also know that they have a live album coming out in December.
Oh.
Yeah. I think they should have named the album Dead.
Why?
Like, there's... Because live...
Oh, Live Dead. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Like, find something that you can make, like, a pun with it, and...
Yeah.
Dead after all these years. Live in whatever. I don't know. Something. I mean, they're so creative. Like, live seems like such a boring thing.
Nanowar, Dead in Brazil.
Yeah.
And then that's their live show in Brazil.
Exactly. I don't know if they've ever been to Brazil.
I
think they probably have gotten a Brazilian, but I don't think they've ever been to Brazil. Anyhow, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this Nanowar of Steel. Cats. Oh, the album is called 20 Years of Steel. It should be 20 Years of Steel, but spelled steel with EA. Now that would have been like, come on, guys, come on. That would have been fucking hilarious, you know, because you're stealing ideas from other people. Get what I'm saying? Let me ask you this: how does this band make better power metal songs than power metal bands?
I don't know, man.
How is this a thing?
I don't know. All I know is that when they came to the one where it was like the choir of male vocals, it reminded me of Windrose.
Oh, they're all Italian, so
yeah.
They all shop at the same choir store.
Is that gonna be the next parody song?
A Windrose Dwarf song?
Like a Windrose X Nanowar Steel song, like how there was the Sabaton Nanowar Steel. You know, I think that would be very nice.
Yeah, what would you call the song though?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It has to be funny as fuck. Knowing these guys, it would be really funny.
I think they can include like Cicciolina and dwarfs in it. They haven't done a song about Cicciolina. I think she's like a. I mean, if Pasadena '94 gets a song, you know what I mean, and you got like some of iconic football names in that song. I feel like one of the most iconic politicians in Italy's long history.
I don't know. There's one more popular.
I know. Musi is up there. But I feel like Cicciolina, she was pivotal in that moment in time. She was pivotal. Anyways.
She was pivotal.
Yeah. She was versatile.
When you say that, I just imagine her as like in the WNBA.
Doing a pivot?
Yeah. Doing like a double pivot, like
no.
She's versatile, you know. She good from the three, but also good from the free throw line.
No, she was versatile from that standpoint. Not necessarily in basketball, but handling balls, definitely. She was good at that. She was definitely versatile at that. So, anyways, I feel like Cicciolina needs a Nanowar of Steel song, and you know, just putting it out there, and then make like a dwarf song.
Oh,
Cicciolina.
Do like
the Snow White.
No.
In the Seven Dwarfs in the Snow White is Cicciolina.
Another Italian band, Full Shot Apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
A song Mona Lisa.
No.
Cicciolina.
Ooh, okay. I see what you're going there. Okay, I see what you're doing there.
Come on.
She was my Mona Lisa at that point in time. I mean, she was everybody's Mona Lisa. That's how she got to be in the parliament. So
I'm like, that's a good one right there.
Yeah. All right. On that note, let's move on.
Yeah.
From that, and once again, you didn't answer my question. How do these guys make better power metal songs than power metal bands?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I don't know how this has become a thing, but it has. I don't know. One thing
music is so fun. It's just
either making power metal songs is super easy, or these guys just found the secret formula. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be one or the other.
So if it's so easy, why do the others complicated?
Because sometimes sometimes a good dish is the easiest to make. But some people don't believe in that.
Yeah, that's not.
Some people are like, oh, I have to have this garnish, and I'll me add this white truffle aioli. Like, no.
Yeah, you're probably right. By the way, I was watching this video, and I have to say, I think at the Napalm Records head office, I think they have like a whiteboard where when bands are doing music videos and they're having to like figure out the budget. So I think they have like Ailstorm on one side, so Ailstorm budget, and then Nanowar of Steel budget. So depending on where you fall, either you get Nanowar of Steel music video budget or you get Ailstorm music video budget.
Yeah, but some of the Nanowar of Steel ones are higher quality than others. This one was just a green screen.
In a very low quality budget.
This one was just a green screen, and let me say, it was not even a good green screen, because when he did the twirl, you can see the fuzz around him.
Yeah, but the green screen grows with the theme of the song, like the weather guys.
Like, these guys, they don't need a big budget, because the cheesiness goes with
Which video do you think was the biggest budget? Maybe Pasadena? I mean, they had fucking Chuck Liddell in the fucking video.
True, and that's half the budget right there.
Yeah, that's half the budget.
Like a Napalm and Vietnam.
The Vala Hallelujah, whatever you pronounce that shit. That one had a. That one.
I don't know, man.
That one was pretty epic too.
You know,
which Norwegian reggae.
I was gonna say that one definitely had a big budget. You know.
Yeah, that's when they first signed with the label, so the label was willing to throw some money at them. So since then, they tightened the purse. So now it's blue screens or green screens or whatever the fuck.
Church in Norway, 1993, baby.
Anyhow,
I have like lines, like Nanowar steel lines, just engraved in my memory, and then I'll use them from time to time, and no one gets the joke, but I do, and that's all that matters.
I really hope to see Lee's Palace packed for these guys.
Of course.
The only part I'm a little sad is that the stage at Lee's Palace is kind of tight, so they're gonna have to operate in tight spaces.
They'll make it work.
They're gonna have to operate in tight spaces, and I think that's.
I'm just hoping that the fucking owl shows up.
Owl.
Yeah, remember?
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. I can't remember what the name was. I've been trying to find that song for so long.
I know what you're talking about. But what I'm saying is that stage is not as big as the one that they played in, because they played at the Danforth before.
Yeah, that's why. I'm hoping he can, the owl can come out of nowhere. You know?
We'll see.
Like an RKO.
By the way, the weather guys, you know, it's the only job where you can be wrong all the time and you still get to keep your job. Because every time it's like, there's a 30% chance of rain with a 20% chance of scattered showers. Mm-hmm. Today we're going to have wet snow. Yeah, it's fucking water. Of course you're going to get wet snow. There's no such thing as dry snow. At least not the one that falls from the sky.
Imagine getting into an argument with a guy who does the weather.
You know what I like, speaking of the weather? I like the guy on, I think he's on TikTok, but I see him on Instagram Reels, where people give him a name of a band, and then in a song, and then he incorporates lines of the song as he's giving the weather. Have you seen that guy?
No, I haven't.
Oh, fuck, he's really good. So he'll go like, okay, today I'm going to do the weather. I'm going to do like Down with the Sickness by Disturbed. So then he includes lines of that song as he's doing the weather live. And then he edits the video so that he underlines the exact lines that he's using from the song. That is a fucking skill.
It's hot in here.
Fucking skill.
It's hot in here, guys, and there's a chance of a heat wave, 80% chance of a heat wave coming through the city. Oh, shit. You feel that? Shit.
He's never done that part, but you guys should go check him out.
Some people don't even know that's part of the song.
I didn't know that was part of the song until you mentioned it, and then I had to go back and check it out.
Oh, shit.
You don't know how many times I've said that. Not listening to that song, but like just said that.
That's my favorite Disturbed line. That's my favorite lyric from Disturbed.
That's like the line you say when you're having a head-on collision and there's nothing you can do about it. It's like, shit.
You feel that?
I'm gonna get fucked. That's what you say. Anyhow, I highly recommend you guys going to check out that guy.
Into your ear when he's giving you the business.
You know, if you say baby oil in the mirror 3 times, Diddy shows up.
I thought you say if I say Diddy in the mirror.
No, baby oil. He shows up. So you gotta be. Don't try it. Don't try it. You know.
He shows up behind you. Bad boys for life. Bad boys for.
Yeah. I ain't going nowhere. Man, he's been telling us exactly what he's been up to in every fucking song he's ever done.
Well, did you see what the newest one was? The him and Kevin Hart bathed together or some shit.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a rumor or what, but that was a funny one I found today.
Fuck.
Dude, there's just a bunch of like funny shit.
I must say I've been balls deep in this whole Diddy thing since it's come out because it's like I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I'm all into it.
It's funny because
I don't know what that has to do with Nanowar Steel. Maybe they need to do a P Diddy thing. I don't know. Do a cover.
Oil Boys for Life. Baby Oil
do
Boys
a cover
for life.
of More Money, More Problems.
More
oil, more problems. Oh fuck! That would be such a good song.
You know, he came. He finally responded. He responded to the what's it called, baby oil thing by saying that I don't have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. You know, they're chumping it up because they want to make a big number, but it is a lot because you know us Americans, we like a deal.
So he bought them because they were cheap.
Because there was like a deal.
Sale?
There was like a Costco deal.
Dude, if I saw a Costco deal on baby oil, I would not buy it. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with baby? When you were a baby, we didn't have baby oil.
What am I gonna do with the amount of baby oil that it probably was? Like cases of baby oil. What the fuck are you doing with
I heard that the pool in his house was not water, it was baby oil. All right. You know, what can I say? He was telling us everything he was doing. We just weren't listening.
Fuck, if you jump into his pool, it's like jumping into a witch's cauldron. Damn.
God damn. Anyhow.
More oil, more problems. That shit has to happen.
Nanowar of Steel, guys. Come on, make it happen. More oil, more problems. Come on. Like, you guys are the best in the business. Fuck. Do it up. Do it up. Do it up. And there's so much material from other songs there. You can pull lyrics from other tracks, you know. I don't know. I think it needs to be done. I think it has to be done.
It has to be done.
You know, in these dark times, and I'm not referring to P. Diddy as you know what I'm saying. Anyways, in these dark times, I feel like we need to laugh in order to get out of them.
Yeah.
Because if
there was the whole list of the island list, you know, that list that happened. There was that, but I feel like this is a lot more.
The EpiPen, right?
The EpiPen Island.
EpiPen Island.
And I feel like weirdly enough, like obviously they're not the same amount of evil, but they're pretty similar amount of evil. But I will say this one is a lot more entertaining because unlike the last one, this is like all on video. Like he videotaped everything, so. In the coming days, more shit's gonna come out, and it's gonna be funny, disturbing, and goddamn.
Like, yeah, I think there's a little bit of all of the above.
Yeah, everyone is gonna go through the cycle.
And he's probably using. You guys realize he's probably using a handy cam.
That's the cycle.
Back in the day, like the handy cam,
the cycle of
where you slide your hand in the camera so you can get a nice fucking solid grip on it. He's not using GoPro.
He was white knuckling the camera.
For sure, because I don't see him GoProing. He's not the GoPro kind of guy.
No.
He's not.
How the fuck would he? Too much oil would slip off his head.
That is true.
That's why he has to white knuckle.
And then in those parties,
his hand is oily.
I know. And then in the party, would be like, "Where the fuck is the camera? I gotta put one of those GPS tags on it so we can find it." You know what I mean? Next thing you know, he's beeping inside somebody's ass. Anyhow. On that lovely note, go watch Nanowar of Steel as they hit North America on their first ever headlining tour. And if you see them at the show, tell them more oil, more problems. All right? We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.